double sleeve made them take up more space than I was expecting.
All right, so we are live. We are playing today at Looking for Games. Today, Josh provided us with 4 of the 5 Commander decks. We will each be playing one of the two color pairings. We're representing everything today except black and green. So yeah, I am Joe. I am playing the blue-green deck, which is all about counters and making copies and doing stuff like that, and I probably won't do well. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, I'm Ed. I'm playing the Lorehold Commander Oscar. I'm going to be making some artifacts and copying them and reanimating them and all sorts of artifact shenanigans.
My name's Aiden. I'm playing Brina the Demagogue. This is the white-black politics deck. I'm probably going to be sitting back, you know, getting other people to accrue value by attacking my opponents, and then hopefully building up enough of a board state to win.
And I'm Mike. I'm playing the Prismari Performance deck, commanded by Zephi, the Thunder Conductor or Collector, depending on which one you choose. I'm going to just try and bring the boom.
You rolled first too, so yeah, start us off.
Alrighty. Okay, this is a hand right here. I will draw.
My hand is so bad.
I'm going to go with Shivan Reef, tap it for a Soul Ring, tap it for a Talisman of Creativity.
Alright.
And
Precon game
pass
player.
turn.
Precon ramp.
Whatever, have fun with no colored mana, dick.
I can take a lot of damage though and
Yeah.
make some colors.
That's fair.
I'll play a crappy tap land and I'll pass.
I will also play a Lorehold Campus tap and pass.
Alright, I will draw.
My campus is prettier than yours.
I will play a Caves of Koilos, and I will pass.
My problem, the yellow one, dragon field, I love the color for it.
Yeah.
You can see
Land for turn.
one tentacle back.
Yeah.
Let's bring them out.
That's fine
Two.
for this deck. There are other decks.
I will take one.
And
The turn 2
for no
commander.
good reason, I'm just trying to keep my yellow like this wasn't yellow.
I mean, there's only so much you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will take. Let's just do it. I'll take another one. I'm gonna cast Faithless Looting.
Does everyone play that?
Draw 2 and then discard 2.
Right,
So
but
you
I think
scry on
I can
cast.
scry.
Yes, you get to scry on that.
On the cast.
I feel like I'm so far behind that I'm still.
No, it's okay. We're all set.
I'll put it at the bottom.
Alright.
And I'll draw 2, and I'll discard 2, and you can go while I discard.
That's great. I hope you do very poorly moving on. Actually, I just drew a soul ring as well, so
Get some.
I'll join the club. Tap 1 for this here soul ring, and then I will pass the turn.
I will play a mountain and pass.
Draw,
art, I guess, and sell it at Comic-Con.
plains, and toss.
Before the end of your turn, I am going to tap a whopping 3 mana, and I'm going to cast Frozen Grip. It's going to target your soul ring.
Okay. Slow me down.
I am doing my damnedest.
Is that it?
Yes, nobody saw that right of replication in my hand. I will
No,
not be replicating
absolutely
anything. Nope.
Definitely not.
And for turn. 4.
If their price is set to be better for us,
Significantly slowed me down. So I'm gonna hit you for 1.
That's fine. I will take
And it's
1.
your turn.
He's only a 1?
Yep.
Yep.
That's 1 commander too, so let's add up. Because I'm not sure though if his if he hits me for 10.
That counts as
commander
commander damage because it says the 5 deals the damage.
No, only combat damage
Yeah.
counts as commander
Oh, really?
damage, yeah.
Oh, well.
I'll take that. You guy. I will play a forest, and I think I will also play my commander. And then I will pass with 1 land.
I guess this is even a problem.
Play a plains as my land for turn. I'll tap 3 to cast a dig site engineer.
Boy.
Pass after that.
What is he digging in engineering?
So when I cast an artifact spell, I can pay 2 generic, and if I do, I create a 0/0 colorless construct token that's power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts I control.
Oh, yeah. I know what it is, and I have a vague notion of how it works, but I'm kind of looking.
Isn't that essentially where like you have properties of digital and ownership of
Alright,
digital
might as well have fun, right?
And he's at 33, so
Time for
he's
black.
clearly the strongest creature on the board.
And I will bring out Brina the Demagogue. So just to remind you guys what she does, basically if you guys attack anyone who doesn't have the lowest life total that isn't me, you get to draw a card.
You.
They have 999.
Or you.
Or me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I will pass the turn with that.
Ain't nobody breaking through my 2/2 wall.
I'm certainly not with a 1/4.
But you can attack them again. You can attack
true.
them and draw a card. It does not say you have to deal combat damage.
That's true. Okay.
Ah, look at that.
Are you saying 8?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't mean to keep.
No, you're welcome to join, Jeff.
No, I'm just so
fun conversation.
Is anybody with? So I would have to attack him.
Either him or him.
As long as
You-
they're not the
As
lowest.
long as, yeah. Whenever a player attacks
You can
one of
attack
your
me.
opponents,
I'll
if that
block it.
opponent has more life than another
man.
one of my opponents,
Alright.
you attack a
me,
player
you
draws
get
a
a
card.
I will attack
I
you.
did win
I will block it.
Okay.
2 PvP matches.
I will draw.
So
I will put 2/1 counters on one of my creatures. That'll be Brina the Demagogue.
like they wanted, I was playing a green deck
That's
versus
definitely
a
annoying.
no, versus a red deck.
Two,
And they didn't.
3. I'm going to play Letter of Acceptance. I can add 1 mana of any color. I can sack it and draw a card for 2.
Sick.
And play a land for turn, so I will pass.
I will untap.
I've seen people do it. I've watched videos on it.
I will play an exotic orchard.
And tap.
6 lands.
Island, tap, soul ring,
Kinda want to draw a card.
You'd have to attack me.
No, I know that.
I would not advise it.
So instead, I will play
Oh,
the Fractal Blue.
it's got both commanders out.
Is true, but I don't know if it'll last forever. I will pass.
Alright.
There's no point for the attacks. Yeah, the first time I would create 1 or more tokens during each of my turns, I may instead choose a creature other than Fractal XX, whatever, and create that many tokens. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, actually.
No, it is very nice.
Mhm.
Kind of like that more than the other guy.
That's what I was thinking too.
The secondary commanders are pretty good in most of these decks.
No, yeah, the secondary commander for this deck is also really nice. It's
Yeah.
just, it's a different style of play, I think.
Play the
Zephyr-
Sunhome Fortress of
Zephyr's
Legion.
secondary isn't bad either. This one though, I think Osgear is the very clear winner.
I'm gonna cast a Ready Scrap Savant.
Alright.
Pretty good.
I will +2 him the 5 loyalty.
Discarding 2 to draw 2.
Yep, discarding Jorn Kadeen and a Boros Charm to draw 2.
Oh.
And I will pass the turn after that.
You gotta think, anytime Boros draws cards, it clearly means something.
Yeah.
Response, I'm gonna cycle.
Alright, I don't want to do this right now, but I'm going to play a Bajuka Bog.
Sure. I have a graveyard.
I do.
You all have graveyards, and
He
the
has a
problem,
Flashback Faithless.
I do.
you have all of the recursion.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that's, and I don't know if
artifacts in
it's,
there
yeah.
yet?
Oh, yeah, I'll hit your graveyard.
There's 2 cards will go into exile.
Alright. And then I will probably just play Stalking Leonin. When I enter the battlefield, secretly choose an opponent. I am going to secretly choose an opponent. And then reveal the player I chose, exile target creature that's attacking you. If it's controlled by the chosen player, activate only once. It is a 3/3.
I will be exiling my Essex Fractal when I attack you.
I will move to combat. There are no flyers on the board.
I have one.
You have a flyer on the board? You do not, though.
I do not.
And in the interest of drawing a card,
Calling me for
I will
5, Commander.
I will, no, 3. She's a 1/3.
Well, you have an attack trigger.
That's right. I will come at you for 5.
All right.
5 commander.
Thank you.
I'm green.
Green.
And then I will draw a card. And I will pass the turn. Go ahead.
See, I would have attacked you, but I would have attacked your Planeswalker. Why? Because that's more important than your life total.
But then you wouldn't draw a card.
Yeah, I wanted the.
I'm in blue-green, dog. All he is card draw. I'm about to make a copy of that stupid owl, though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why not?
fair enough.
Attack Ed for 2 cards? Hell yeah.
Not me anymore. Now I'm the lowest.
That's true.
It keeps
Use the 2
changing.
cards.
Nope.
Yeah.
You
tie.
attack me for. Oh, if you make a copy of her, then yeah.
Correct.
But you'll only get 1 card if that.
I know. It's fine.
You could get Mike for both as long as Mike has more than me still. That's how it would work.
But after getting constantly attacked by.
Is it your turn? You done?
It is, yeah. I'm trying to think.
Big thoughts?
Thinking thoughts. It's hurting.
I mean, you can always go for that board wipe. Board wipe feels pretty good right now. I don't want to agree to it, but it
I
would.
just don't have one. 1, 2. Oh, no. 1, 2. I guess I'm taking 1. 2. I'm going to play Crackling Drake,
Alright.
which is currently a 2/4.
Let's draw a card.
I do.
Crackling Jake's not a bad card either.
I am going to tap 2 more. I'm going to sack this, draw a card. I can't draw another card.
Not easily.
I swing at you, you kill my guy. So I will pass turn.
Maybe I'll draw a land. I did draw a land. It's not a great land, though.
That is a great land.
No.
For you, Mike.
Flying?
Yes.
Attack trigger.
Attack trigger.
I will put 2 1/1 counters on the Leonin.
Got it.
And you may draw a card.
Alright. So if that Leonin dies or anything, you no longer have that stuff, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, it's an activated ability.
It's an activated ability on the
creature.
Leonin, yes.
I'm going to tap 2. And 5.
Oh boy.
I'm going to play Curse of Swine. I'm going to make all your dudes pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Exile X targets for each creature exiled this way. Its controller makes a 2/2 green boar token.
You tapped 5?
I tap 2 blue to
Right.
play it.
He's
and
got
then
the soul
1, 2,
ring.
3,
Gotcha.
4, 5.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. So this will go to exile. Do you have that many swine
The
tokens?
exile?
Yes.
And what are they? 2/2s? 3/3s?
I literally have 1 pig.
That is
Alright.
hilarious.
Upside
I have
down
copy
roll.
tokens. So copy tokens
I
will
can make the
also...
exile thing.
What was it? That's true. They're 2/2s.
2/2?
I will do that.
Here, I'll give you a 2/2. I will give you a copy. I will give you a copy. And I will give you a copy. You all now have
Alright.
Bunch of pigs running around.
a bunch of pigs. Piggy pigs. Pass the turn. Just out here doing my job, being the blue player, cleaning up after everybody's messes.
Okay. I'll go to combat.
Sure.
So I'm going to swing at you with a 2/2. I'm going to block it.
Take 2.
Alright.
You will draw a card. Oh, he lied.
Nope.
You can't.
Nope, that's
Ah.
gone.
You know it's dead.
I will play this Ancient Den House, however.
Alright.
Oh shoot! I wanted to attack that planeswalker.
Cast a route.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Everything dead?
Destroy all creatures.
My piggy.
Yeah.
All those, they were short lived.
Way to double kill my board, White.
I will +2 to Duretti. I'll discard just 1 card this time. Discard a Temple. Draw a card.
Duretti's old do,
Is
again?
that true? I'm gonna discard.
Every
So-
time an artifact dies, you can just bring it back.
Gotcha.
It's like super artifact cycling.
Right, and his -2 is I can sack an artifact to
Correct.
return an artifact from.
You can sack that land to get something back, but you ain't got
No, I'm
that.
definitely plussing him right now, but I might discard this duplicate. And draw these 2 cards.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright. Command tower. I'm going to fracture Duretti.
Goodbye, Duretti.
That card is so
That is
good.
I love
destroy,
fracture.
correct?
Yes, destroy.
Okay.
And then I will simply play a Duelist Heritage. And I will pass. Whenever one or more creatures attack, I may have target attacking creature gain double strike until I discard it.
Politics. Playing Woodling kind of sucks.
I run it in Omnath just
Yeah.
because, you know, the landfall
Two
trigger is
land.
great.
Treasure
Yeah.
grounds.
I don't like that they come in tapped and I gotta waste 4 mana to do it. It's kind of annoying.
Yep. But you know, if you're running it in a deck where the value
Yeah.
happens, you know, 4 mana to get, you know, 2 more tokens and a bunch of other shit.
No. I'm not saying.
Kind of wish there was some landfall in here.
Oh, cool. It doesn't cost.
Yeah, it'd be more it'd be interesting. There's I think Rampaging Velos is in that
Yeah,
deck, no?
but that's token landfall.
Token deck.
I'm still happy I don't have the highest life though.
I
That's
am.
good.
You have the highest of his opponents.
Yeah, but his commander's not out yet.
I guess.
Not yet. Not yet, indeed.
I'll explain it some.
I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's do this.
Plays a fly again.
Yeah.
Never go wrong with that.
It's always an option.
Until it gets board wiped again.
Yeah, but like how many are
I
there?
ain't got no more board wipes, bro.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Curse of the Swine.
Curse of
Six.
Swine's my
You have
big
Azuri's
one.
Predation. That's about it.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
also
my
have
win con.
Oversimplify.
These
There's
are
actually a
again-
decent bid in that one.
These are all my win cons though.
I don't think Oversimplify the one.
Do these
Alright,
both
that's
run Route and Cleansing Nova?
They have to. I
No.
think so.
They run,
I don't know if-
They run slightly different board wipes, and I can't
I think
remember.
these both run Route. I'm pretty sure.
Specifically both.
That's a cool card. I like
We'll
that.
see. Anything else, Captain?
That's all I got.
So easy, my turn now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Married landscape.
You got this.
I'll pass.
Gonna crack that bloated?
Hmm? No, I'm going to be the smart player and wait until the end of your turn to crack my bladed.
In case he needs to respond to anything.
Or
I
I will
see.
just scribe home with my campus.
Oh, play Mind Stone.
Because the campus put in friggin' work during the
Precon.
pre-release.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's true, yeah, I played against you with it, yeah.
Yep.
I got benefit off of my scribe land too.
Scribed like 5 times.
Scribed it many a
Oh.
times.
Oh, Osgood's here.
Cast my commander for the
Everybody,
first
everybody.
time. And then I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty.
What's he do? I don't even know what he does.
Makes copies of artifacts.
He's cool looking at least. You know what I watched today? Lord of the Rings, The Five Armies, the last one.
Yeah.
It's probably the best Lord of the Rings movie. That's not
My
Two
wife
Towers.
just binged all 6 of them, The Hobbits and The Lord of the Rings, over the last week.
Smart woman.
In response to that, okay, casters.
I like watching the elves die. I do, they're dicks. All those movies, the elves are just dicks. Like, all the fucking dwarves are like, we're about to go to war, and the elves are like, sucks to be you. Then they just surprise and hop over their shoulders. Yeah, I'm not a fan of elves. Don't like elves at all.
Playing Author of Shadows. This is a new card. When it enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. Choose a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though or any mana of any color to cast that spell.
Those are your options from me.
I
Alright.
like Cruise and Grip. It's not a bad one.
I mean, you could take Route if you just want
What
a
do you
board
think,
load.
It's true.
I exile your
Non-land.
graveyard, and it's non-land cards I get to cast.
It's your whole favorite.
Non-land?
Soul Ring's always a good option.
Oh, yes,
That's exactly what that's why I was holding on to him, I think, because I was waiting to see if I drew any, like, big ramp, but clearly I'm just dropping a land each turn, so... I think I'm gonna spend the command tower. I'm gonna choose the Soul Ring, and I'm gonna cast that immediately. So
You
then
just
everything
have
gets exiled. And I now own
This
yours.
stuff's exiled?
Yes.
The land is also exiled. He just couldn't take it from
The
you.
yeah, the land is exiled.
Got it.
Alright. That will do it for me.
I think I'm going to crack this here Blooded Woodland now,
Makes sense.
just in case he wants to crack his thing.
Yeah, in case he wants to opposition agent you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice in these decks? I need 2 basic lands, so let's just do
Blighted
double-
Cataract?
double islands.
Blighted Cataract?
Like,
I have Blighted lands.
Yeah, they're all ass. You would think like that in these decks that they're making me spend $40 on every fucking time like the big set comes out. They'd give you some better basic lands, or at least what was it? We got all those named lands last year, and this year we didn't get a single named land.
How do you mean?
I don't remember that.
So like last year in like the red, white, and blue deck, right?
Yes.
There was a Island Plains and then
Oh,
we got,
yeah.
like,
Oh,
the
right,
lands.
yes. Even though
And
it's
like
like
all those decks,
yeah.
we got a named land. So if I had a fetch or something, I could get it.
Yeah.
What do you got for us, Mike?
Creative Technique.
Oh boy.
So, I don't think the scry matters, because I would scry and then shuffle my library. I believe.
But you do.
I pick
But
somebody.
it's 5 or more, so you get 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so you
make
do
some
get a
4/4s.
4/4.
Or 2 if he copies it.
True, he gets
Mage
to.
craft
Do you
for
want
his
to?
own
All right.
copies.
So let's see. Do you want to demonstrate? Because I think that is the first thing. Oh, it's a 4/4 elemental.
You
It's
may
the
copy.
wrong elemental. Copy. There you go.
Got it.
Got
I
it.
didn't even see the bottom there.
That's all right. Yeah, they're double-sided. That's the annoying
Whenever you
part.
cast or copy,
Yes.
so I could get 2 triggers?
You could.
You could, but you have to demonstrate that spell.
Right.
Which means you
So-
also let someone else copy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a friendly guy.
All right. Who do you want to? All right. So what does Creative Technique do? Remind us.
Shuffle your library, reveal cards from the top until you reveal a non-land. Exile it, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. You may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm the furthest behind. I'll just put that out there if you're looking for someone to help.
Yeah, but I
These
can
two
give-
have soul rings.
However, I can grant you and your elementals double strike.
I don't want your help.
You don't want your help.
3 cards in hand for what it's worth. Just so you have all the information you need.
I have 4, but I'm also tapped out. I can guarantee you double strike for your next 3 attack steps.
I still don't want your help.
And with a couple of 4/4 elementals, that's a lot of damage.
It would be.
Also, I'll make it like clear that I'm planning to cast Brina next turn. So.
What the hell? I'll take a deal.
All right. So we shuffle. All right, and then that means you get to copy that twice, so you get 2 elementals. There you go. And then, does he have to shuffle his library each, like in between each time, or do we want to
You're
just have him?
supposed to,
Do
but not-
whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't
Whatever feels the best for
I don't
you.
mind if you just want to exile the next 2 until you reveal. Yeah, then reveal 2.
Random is
I do
random.
that twice?
You got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's copied. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to shuffle your library twice. You can honestly just reveal
Just do
the
twice,
top
yeah.
the top 2, the first 2 non-land cards that you reveal.
Got it.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I mean, free spell, free card draw essentially.
No, I disagree. I think that's really good. Especially when your deck is the one with really high CMC jank in it, you know?
There's only a few spells in there, though.
Right,
Yeah, that's
you gotta
really
beef it up.
I think there are literally 2 spells in there that let you get the 10 CMC trigger. That's why I've been like, that's why when I build this, I've been hoarding like Enter the Infinite and stuff.
So one of them is going to be Surge to Victory.
I'll hold a victory chance. So this is in exile, and I can cast this basically at any time.
Except I guess it'll give me another elemental.
What do you mean?
No,
You can't.
right?
No, you hold it in exile, then you may cast it at any time without paying it. Oh, you can. Oh, okay.
You have to cast it
I read
right
that wrong.
away, but I don't think
do have to.
you can even cast it without a target. How does Surge to Victory read?
Exile target instant search a card from your graveyard. So it fizzles. So you cast it, but you get another elemental, and then you get to scry. Let's put this in the graveyard just to keep track. So you get another elemental. You get to scry now.
You got anything over there?
I will play the victory.
Well,
And then I would do it again.
then you would do it again, so you would have to technically shuffle again, but you could just ignore the scry and take that card. Yeah, just to save time.
Alright.
Fly Instigator for blue until next turn. Target creature your opponent controls can't be blocked. And go to.
Alright, now who needs mana? I can give you mana.
I have 3 left. I cannot do anything. Go ahead.
This is a great deal. Now you just don't attack me and all your elementals get double strike.
Well, he didn't agree to that.
That's true. You do not. You could swing all this at me, but then again, I could also just choose for them to not get double strike.
I don't know, you said they would get double strike.
Yeah, you know what? I am a
weren't
man
very
of my
clear.
word. I am a man of my word. I do not go back on promises made. If you do wish to
I'm going
kick
to tap
me.
6. Play my commander.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 4. Crack this green landscape. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
You did that already. Or were you scrying?
No, I had a
the other
green
one.
landscape
Yeah,
and a
blue.
blue
Yep.
woodlands. So,
If only mana burn was still a thing. I could just do this on everybody's end step and ping them for 1.
Alright, let's draw. Play a Battlefield Forge as my land for turn. I'm a little behind here.
I mean, I think
A little.
I think you and me both are.
You got plenty of land.
Having land and having things to do with your lands are 2 different things, though.
How many cards in here?
4.
Ah, alright. Well, same as me.
Things are the same, yeah.
Alright, this is what I will do.
Yeah, part of the new commander set. Because the logo's really well, so I wasn't even reading the card. I was just looking at
Cast a Cursed Mirror.
Ooh.
And I'll have it enter as a copy of your Shadow guy, Author of Shadows.
Alright.
There's not many cards in graveyards right now, but I would like that Demonstrate card that you just did.
Oh boy. Not this again. Alright, so these are already...
So everything else just gets exiled. Yeah, including
These
that.
are exiled.
And then I can cast this from exile. And this is a 3/3 with haste. But I'm just gonna immediately cast this. And Joe, we're gonna do the same thing that you did.
Alright, so what is it? We just exile a card and we get it?
We shuffle
first.
first, and then we exile until we hit a non-land card, and then we can cast.
You have to cast it without paying its mana cost.
Yep.
Correct. Okay. So do you resolve first or do I resolve first? Because you get it
When you
twice.
cast this spell, you may copy it if you do choose an opponent to also copy it. It
So
sounds
you
like
go
your
first.
copy. No, it sounds like your copy goes on the stack last, which means it resolves first.
Okay. Alright. So I will get a search for library for 2 basic playing cards, put on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. I will be getting 2 forests and putting them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffling my library.
Wow.
Well, that's unfortunate. I will return all artifact cards from my graveyard to the battlefield.
They gain haste. Well, that is exactly 0.
Okay.
And then exile, exile.
Rip
Rip
apart.
apart. Ooh. Redamage target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target artifact or enchantment.
I think I'm gonna get the Duelist Heritage since it sounds like it's gonna be used against me.
That's smart.
Alrighty.
Okay, so this will now resolve to your graveyard, I'm assuming?
How do you mean?
I mean, I cast it from exile, but it's just gonna go back
It
to
should
its
just go
graveyard.
back to a graveyard.
It goes back to the graveyard. Yep.
Okay, and then what happens to the lands that get exiled?
Bottom of the library.
Bottom library.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so now I got a 3/3 with haste. That's also a mana rock, but I don't really want dying. It's only a 3/3 until end of turn.
I have too many lands.
You can attack Joe.
I could attack Joe,
Yeah,
but
you
I
attack
kind
me.
of just want him to have higher life than me.
No, come on, hit me.
For the next turn?
for,
Makes sense.
for your commander. I will, however, enter combat, and since my commander has vigilance, I'll swing at you for 4.
Ah. I'll take 4.
And then I will pass the turn, and this Curse Mirror now becomes a mana rock.
And
It's
that is
no
commander
longer the
damage.
creature.
And your commander does.
It's not a bad card. I do like that, actually. Surprisingly, like, I'm happy to see it being used in a different way.
Which card?
The mirror. Like, I kept
Oh, yeah.
seeing things online about, like, how people were using it or how they wanted to use it.
It is neat. I do like it. Okay.
If you could figure a way to blink it consistently, I think that would be kind of cool.
It's true.
You know?
Tell me which one goes in my hand.
And then I'll tap one, play Indulgent.
See, Mike, and here we thought you were going to be the one ramping.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Slow me down, man.
By one mana rock. What else would I have used that Crow's and Grip on?
Nope, not the time.
I will cast Brina the Demigod.
It's my control.
Do not forget, guys, my commander has Ward 2.
Yeah, no, I'm just assuming you're tutoring for Warlord, right?
Actually, what do I want to do?
Look at that card I dropped.
One, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Citadel Siege. I will choose Cons. I will move to my combat step. I will put 2 1/1 counters on Author of Shadows.
Cool.
Yep.
I have a 2/2.
Yeah, that's. You're also at the highest life total.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
Oh, it works
But
against
you-
me as well. It, does,
yeah,
it
that
just
is
doesn't
the
work
thing.
against Mike.
Yeah, I know. So I can attack.
You could.
So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to swing Author of Shadows at you.
Sure.
I'm going to.
If you give me the Stone Dignitary.
First I'm gonna draw the card.
The next combat.
And then I'm going to distribute the love, and I'll put 2 1/1 counters on Brina.
Alright.
So that's a 5/5.
I'll take 5. Go to 30.
All right. That's my turn.
I was one of the commanders.
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm staying ahead.
No, you are.
He can deal with it.
You got 64 things on the board right
Yeah.
now. See the head?
Realistically, you can kill.
Well, no, he's
No, yes, because I
You can do that.
in my good decks, I run Dignity and
I'm hoping to draw something cool. I just flat it out, man. I told you this deck wasn't great.
I think my deck would be doing great if we haven't already exiled my graveyard twice, and he's sitting on a scavenging ground.
you guys all sacrifice, I bring them all.
So yeah,
There's a lot of graveyard.
I'm kinda-
Surprisingly, there's a lot of graveyard hate in this
Yeah.
series.
But you at least got like a decent, like you got a 4/4.
I mean,
That's the consolation prize.
I lost my duplicant early, which hurt.
Yeah, that was as soon as you used the ready on
We
that.
should
I
have
was
a 4/4.
That'd be really cool.
I just got a lot of shitty lands. Lands that make more lands.
I think that's just poor luck.
It's true.
There are some hits in there. It's just not hitting them.
6.
Oh boy.
Take 1 again.
This Mike's killing himself.
I'm gonna do Mind's Desire.
Oh Jesus Christ. Well, wait. This is the first spell you cast this turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
So,
Scry 1.
Scry, which doesn't matter because then I shuffle. I'll
So you do
shuffle,
get-
exile the top.
One more.
and you get one more elemental.
True.
Well, yeah. I made a deal with you.
If you want, you can use dice to
Combat will not be
double up on
There
them.
might be, yeah, that's true, I guess I could do
So-
I have some overhead.
You do? Alright.
I'm winning the mana race.
There, because
Well, you
these
got
three
more
can
To be fair, if
attack.
he pulls a mana geyser, we're hosed, because he gets one. And then if he gets some way to copy it, that's
What the
a
hell
lot
do I
of
care? I don't have a mana guys. I ain't got nothing to cast. So you take one back?
No, I have the Shiva Reef in there.
Did you need to tap it for colored mana?
I did, yeah.
Alright, gotcha. You only have one island?
Yeah. Well, and then I have the Shiva Reef in that thing. So
Right, yeah, that's right.
I have access to 3.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
I'm just surprised you only have one.
An island. So can I cast that?
What
Have you
was
played a
my
land for
desire
turn?
say?
It just says exile top card until end of turn you may play it without paying its mana cost.
No lands.
Sick!
It's my blue back. I just blew myself.
That's typically why you want to have the storm copies.
Yep, oh well. Blew my load. Just a ramp. Alright, so.
The dreaded 6 mana late game ramp.
Who do I need to attack to draw a card?
Joe. He's got 2/2. And you have several things that are bigger than 2/2.
It's true.
That's true.
I'll take 12. I don't care.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, that is a problem.
I will throw. I'm going to put 2 at you and 1 at you.
Okay. I'll take 8.
You will draw a card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll put 2/1/1 counters on Brina.
And then I'm going to pay 1 to tap this to make Brina a blocker. And go to.
Sick!
Go ahead.
It's a big bird.
I mean, he's far enough ahead that at this point, why you just mute him, he'll die, or whatever.
Let's go!
Take it.
More land.
Arcane Signet.
Queen Refuge, I don't know life.
I'm gonna play a Desolation Twin.
Sure.
And I'm gonna get 2 copies of it.
Okay.
But I'm
Wow.
also just like, you're like, I'm just playing a vampire.
Big
What
boys.
is something I can take care of? Yeah,
I've got nothing.
I did.
Yeah. Did you just draw that this turn?
Pledge Contagion class.
8, 9,
Put a -1/-1 counter on Azumi.
you only tap for blue, because none of these are playing black
I'm
or
gonna swing
green.
with my sculptor. Wait, I'm not gonna.
I'm going to tap 3 as well. And I want to play this here Plaxcaster.
Okay.
Graft 3. This creature ETBs with 3 1/1 counters on it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may move them. Well, I probably should have did it backwards. Whatever. And a target creature with a 1/1 counter when it gains Shroud's battle turn. Pass.
Alright.
Let's draw for turn. So how do I want to do this?
I mean, I'm sure you want a board wipe.
I would love to. It's not in the cards right now.
Telling me.
I think this is a 2/2. So, none.
I have a sort of board wipe.
Like in your hand?
Yes.
Okay. What do you need me to do to make it better? What do you mean by sort of?
I can eliminate all but one of his creatures.
Just his?
Everybody's.
Everyone's?
Yeah, no, it's not a one.
It's that very specific board wipe that clearly.
It's so shit. It's tragic arrogance.
Okay. I Tragic Arrogance is good.
I mean, you might as well attack and get your trigger then.
Well, I can always shoot. Yeah, well, he.
No, I'm saying he might as well attack his draw off it, is what I'm saying.
Well, no, I only have 1 creature.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'll
true.
keep
He'll keep his whole board.
More or less. I have 2 artifacts.
Oh, right.
You want to attack me? I don't block my frog.
No, I don't want to attack you.
I have more life.
You gonna give me a card draw?
I just said I'll fucking block with my frog.
Alright, so I go to combat.
Sure.
I'll swing at you.
I'm just kidding. I'll block with my frog.
Alright.
He's about to
Joke's
block
on you. I will.
Joke's on you.
I will
This thing
send-
gets bigger and I'll draw a card.
My desolation twin is about to come at you. JK. Say goodbye, your commander.
You thought.
I really got desperate. I could have gave it double strike and bumped him
Pay
twice.
2.
And traded with your
Sounded
desolation. Could I have killed it?
No.
No, I didn't have. Yeah, I could have. I had to sacrifice 3 artifacts, but I could have. I'll cast a monologue tax.
Oh,
Nice.
And I
Then, oh shit, I
pass the turn.
Now here's the part where I said I was bluffing about the board wipe.
You
Which if-
bluff, you bluff.
yeah.
You hurt my feelings.
So they all get what?
I'll just keep 2 creatures.
Any creatures you have in there, you get 1 battlefield.
So I get a wall of blocks.
Yeah, so I think first we go to combat. Oh, that's right. Brina's goaded, isn't she?
Yes.
So she has to attack.
Correct.
And she's
Well,
on bottom.
considering you have no flyers, Michael,
Can't attack.
I will swing at you for 7 commander damage.
You have to attack me.
It's goaded.
In the play, you skip your next combat.
I will not. I will swing at you because then I get the card draw trigger. I'll put the actually. Do I want to do 2 more? Yeah,
So I believe
because it's an on attack trigger, right?
it is an on attack trigger, but
So that'll be
what I was gonna say
9 damage.
is I believe her ability works if you attack 2 opponents who aren't the opponent with the most life, meaning you would draw 2 cards and get 2
That is true.
instances of +1/+1 counters. So you could just sacrifice running the other creature into Mike if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So he's still a 5/5. So I'll swing him at you and Brina at you, and I might as well just put more counters on Brina.
So I'll take 2 more.
I mean, assuming
You'll
the board
take-
wipes
so
come
you
in,
take-
I'm gonna block 1.
Yeah.
I'll take 9.
You will take
11.
11.
11. Alright. So,
And then I will draw 2 cards. I'll play land for turn. Yeah. So. 3, 4, 5.
Most of the rats not going
For
my way. Like the
Tragic
the
Arrogance.
bigger rats are not going my
All
way.
right. So I'll start with myself. I will.
I'll respond because I'm supposed to do this before you declare targets. I will sack my Mind Stone to draw a card.
Fair. Any other responses to the spell?
Nah.
Okay. So for myself, I will keep Citadel Siege as the enchantment. I will keep Soul Ring as the artifact, and I will keep Brina as my creature.
we each do that. We each keep 1 of them.
No, I get
choose.
I get to
But
choose.
yes, we each-
I will keep your Sly Instigator and your Talisman of Creativity.
Okay.
I'll choose your Commander and your Arcane Signet.
I got a sweet artifact enchantment creature, so I think I'm good.
All right.
Since I cast a.
Does that count as?
I don't
I
know
can-
how's it
It's an
worded.
artifact.
It's an artifact.
Yeah, it controls an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker, and
Other
then.
non-land permanents they control.
Ah, you're good then, because it's non-land.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Okay. So artifact then somehow, unless I choose that, and then have you sacrifice
It's
the
not.
creature.
It says non-land though.
Control that artifact. No, okay, he's right. He can choose
I can
the ancient
sol-
den and force me to sacrifice the cursed mirror.
Okay, cool.
He couldn't make me sack the den, but he can choose the den. So yeah, it's fine if you want.
No,
to do
you can keep the cursed mirror because I mean it's
It's just the
one.
mana.
Yeah, it's literally just trading 1 mana for another. So whatever.
Cool.
And then I will move to my. I will continue.
This is gonna get me back my irrigation.
Because I have what 5 mana untapped. Oh, I was supposed to. I missed my Citadel Siege trigger too. Oh well.
I'd blow but you're rat colony, I wouldn't.
No, he only has 1.
Oh, right, because, yeah.
I'll tap 5. 4 a Sunscorcher.
It's a little bit.
So when you cast that
Whenever
spell,
an opponent cast a spell, put a 1/1 counter on Sunscorch Regent, and I gain 1 life.
Sure.
Pass the turn?
I made a treasure when you cast that.
Yes,
since it
it
was
was a mono.
second land.
Yes.
Yep. Or second spell.
Yes.
After you, and I will swing Indulgent Aristocrat.
I was tempted to make whatchamacallit, the Tragic Arrogance the second spell, so I would have you just sacrifice the the treasure anyway.
Creates a copy of it.
But
I'm gonna make 2.
yeah, because then at that point I would lose literally anything I
Whatever you
casted.
cast first.
Yeah.
With that,
5, 5, and 4, 4.
gonna go to my combat step.
And then you got.
Yeah. Wait,
That
I
means
have to
card
skip the
draw.
combat? Like it's not, you don't even go.
Huh?
4, 4.
This card draw spell would be good for this
Don't play
deck.
one.
Yeah.
That's not something you'd think you'd say about a Simic deck.
Just haven't hit it.
No, he's got first deck.
Never a good sign when your opponent's counting their mana.
So I only get one.
Yeah, I was considering blocking everyone that I already pulled.
There's some pizza right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, that's 10.
No. Sure. Yeah. That's correct.
Let's get a tally out here.
Oh boy.
Non-land, right?
Ew.
Nice.
Bounce all non-land
Very
target
good.
permanents back to your owners.
I am going to
In response, I'm gonna pay 3.
Oh, do not worry.
goad,
Sunscorch Regent, I will get away.
and I will pass turn.
All those parties.
Brina is once again goaded.
Go get him, Marina.
Pull the photo cards. Who wants that group? Yeah,
I mean, not a bad strategy, because it makes her unblockable too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I was also gonna just go back.
We'll play a run
We
replication.
will
and
probably
kick
need
it.
dice. You are already.
Yeah, I will put 1/1 counter on.
I'm going to target the Sunscorch region.
All right. If I go.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Because it does stack. So like, if I.
That is 9 total mana you tap.
Really, combat heavy deck card.
And then you create 5
Big
copies
tap.
because of your commander.
Whatever, and then
They don't have haste, right?
Nope.
two.
All right.
I'm gonna crash on Miri first.
One, 10. I have 11 commander damage from you.
Yes.
I'm also going to play.
I have 2 cards, so I'm gonna return my island.
Treasure.
Go.
That's treasure warden over here.
Okay, so every spell you cast, he gains 10 life.
Yeah. But you know what's really nice?
Into the board wipe.
Your commander is
Yeah, I know, that's-
unblockable,
I wasn't
and
gonna-
he's
yeah.
within range. Oh, in your end step, I will activate the Lorehold Campus to scry one.
Wow.
I'll put that on bottom.
Told you it would work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw 2 more.
And then I will go to my turn, untap,
Let's start trying.
and draw.
And printed extra time allows
What do you do?
Your turn, you go turn.
Okay,
You go ahead.
play a swamp. Or mountain, sorry.
What do you have?
It's a funky looking swamp.
tap
Like, oh, that's right. No,
5
popping back.
to activate Reset ability. Creatures you control have light
Lost
swing
my
or
draw
something in
card.
turn.
Turn away. Oh, wait, what's happening with Rick? You just
I'm gonna tap for 9. Cast a Triplicate Titan.
Ooh. Big boy.
What's the
You
next
game life for this?
You gain 10.
Well, this one, that's our stack.
Oh, that's white.
Now you have a bunch of 5/4s. 10 of them.
Okay, what do I do?
Go
I'm
meet
gonna
him.
lost my fun deck.
Yeah.
So when this one comes in.
Should have done this first, but that's fine. I'm gonna activate my commander, or X equals 2
Then return the Mind Stone.
to, yeah.
You get a copy of it?
I get, yes, I get 2 copies of it. Technically, the
So
original was
the Mind Stone is
exiled.
exiled, but you get 2 Mind Stone copies.
Right.
Wow, that
It was
is.
basically free
Yeah, that's-
had I
that
done
is
it
great.
sooner. But that's fine.
No, it's okay. That's. He's such a cool commander, honestly.
So
I'm really struggling to decide which commanders I want to build, for sure, because Zafai I'm absolutely planning to build. I really, really love Brina, and Osgear is really cool too. But
I have cards for this one, -1.
listen.
I'm gonna pass after that.
All right. Maybe I'll keep it for my own. I only have one. Yeah, it's so strange. I only have one copy of Sahili. And I needed it for my deck.
Did I have it? I told you you could have it.
No, I owe it to him for the Grim Harvest decks. So.
You want to keep it? I can find something else. I can deal with you.
It's a $1 card. I don't care. It's a trade card. It makes 1/1s.
There it goes.
I'll play Spectral Searchlight. I guess I'll just okay. I'll move to combat. I will put 2 more 1/1 counters on Brina. I will declare attacks like this. I will swing Sunscorch Region at you. Brina at you.
Sure.
That's game for you, at least. That commander
You
damage.
get
And
both
I-
triggers because I was the lowest health. Yep. So you get to draw 2 and put
Yes.
4 counters on stuff.
So I will put my 4 counters on Sunscorch Region.
So you should take 4 more than you did. That was an attack
Yeah.
trigger, Mike.
Okay.
And then I draw 2 cards.
Yep.
I will play a Plains return. I will then do. How much mana available?
I'll keep them.
8?
I see 8.
Alright.
Well, I blocked the black column.
I'll do another new card. I have Combat Calligrapher. It is a 3/3 flyer. It says Inklings can attack me or planeswalkers I control, and whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, that attacking player creates a tapped 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token when flying that's attacking that opponent.
Interesting. That will give me a treasure. That was the second.
Yep. And I will play a Tempting Contract. At the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent may create a treasure token, and for each opponent who does, I create a treasure token. And I will pass to you.
Getting a little tight here. Oh, I get to draw.
You want to go to Brina again?
I feel like I need that.
You're gonna have to if. I mean, it just makes sense, and I am in commander damage range, so pressure's on.
Let's see, right? This is 13.
I have 5 already.
And then
so
if
you
he
get
attacks
another-
you, that's another 2. Citadel Siege is another 2 guaranteed.
Yeah. It's
That's
close no matter
4.
what.
17. No, yeah, if he attacks you, then I can kill you.
Yeah. Even if he doesn't, it's like you're 1 off, I think.
Yep.
Don't attack him. Well, I do have a 9/9. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
so whatever
super
he,
easy to attack.
so whatever, yeah, he has to send a tally at you, and then the tally gets 1 trigger and it dies.
Your interlude says remove all creatures for any number of resources.
This is an interesting game.
Wasting all of my, counter spells.
I think I need to try and find an answer too. Because if I go you and you kill him, I would then need to be able to deal with you.
Yes.
And that gets 100 counters on it. I win the game.
1.
He gets damage through to you regardless, because he creates the Inkling as well, off of Combat Calligrapher.
Oh yeah, that is true.
4, 5, and a blue. I'm gonna sack this to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Full tap 10 for
Don't forget, Atali could also hit a board wipe, which would be funny.
Yeah.
Or target removal.
I'm sure there's no
I'm
shortage.
going to do that. Goad.
Rena?
Yes.
And I'm going to pass turn and hope for the best.
Yeah, I like the.
Okay.
I don't think I can force you to go. 1, 2, 3.
I haven't gone yet. If I can get through food, just make it roll
Okay.
cards.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I don't think I can survive.
I really wanted to kill
But I gotta try.
This is really funny to me.
Hilarious thing
Yeah.
over here.
Very interesting.
See what I can do.
Huh?
Fuck most of that shit.
What it do?
Whenever you would draw a card, I think
These
you
are
go
2
through
mind
the
stones,
ball.
so I
You're
could.
really just trying to burn to the bottom, aren't you? Next month.
I'm gonna try to do that if I can.
Play growth spiral.
You're drawing 3 on
How big is the Regent?
That is a 12-11. But it's tapped anyway.
So here's what I would like to do. I will tap this curse mirror to pay the one to sacrifice it to Oscar.
Make 2 copies of it?
First, I'm just buffing the triplicate Titan by 2. Then, yes, I will pay 3
Actually gotta do my life days and forgotten for the past 5.
to exile it. Make 2 copies of it. And I'll have the copies enter as the triplicate Titan.
Very nice. And they get haste?
They gain, yes, they have haste until end of turn, and then it would go back to being the mana rock.
Right.
I'll take my back to my hand.
And you're at 39.
Yes.
They do have a trample, which is pretty good.
But consider if you don't attack me, you get a tap 2/1.
I'm gonna go to
token
combat,
also.
and I'm gonna send these 3 at you.
You sure you don't want to draw a card?
I'm sure.
Okay, all 3?
All 3. So the one has 2 extra attacks, so it's
So that's 11.
11, 9, and then 2
Yeah,
9.
so I'll put, okay, so 18 and 8 is 26, so I'll put the Calligrapher in front of the Triplicate Titan,
Okay.
because it has flying, so it can block, and I will take 26?
So hold on. You would be taking 9 times 3. Because you'd just be blocking.
No, that's an 11,
you're
11.
blocking 3.
I'm blocking 3 of it, so this becomes an 8.
8, and then 18.
8 and 18 is 26.
26. Hold
So
on.
that
Before,
leaves
so
me-
before damage,
I
Okay.
don't know why they got rid of that. Fuck, I don't know what it's called anymore.
I think I just want to go out with a bang. I'm going to use these 2 Mind Stones.
Give it double strike?
I'm going to give the biggest one double strike.
Nah.
No, I didn't mean
What was
No,
that?
I'll give one of the unblocked ones double strike.
Okay, so that is now.
So one of these
Ooh, does that kill me?
So that's
You're
another.
at 26.
18,
9.
that's 27, and 8 is 35. I go to 4.
Hold up.
I'm
I'm gonna activate him again to sack a treasure to give the double striking one +2/+0, which is another 4 damage.
It gives it +2/+0.
It was like
Gives a-
features I had. It was like a secondary effect, and it only triggered when they
Cast a spell, give me life.
Is there?
If you cast 1 spell,
I could respond again and sacrifice more artifacts.
so does that just kill me then?
I think no matter what, I'm committed to killing you. If I have to sack another artifact to do what I want.
Yeah, I mean,
Is the math?
yeah, the math is correct. That is exactly lethal right now, swinging at me.
Right. So right now I made it exact seize. If I have to make it more, I could.
So it's basically up to you whether or not you want to exsanguinate his
Yeah, and
resources.
the
Eternal Witness is going to get hammer mod.
it's not
What,
really.
what would you need?
It's like
Just cast the spell.
Any spell either of us cast gives him 1 life. So for each.
Because of the sunscreen.
Yeah. So if you cast a spell, I would have to sack another artifact to put 4 more damage into him.
I guess not the.
This is all because you go to Grina.
It's true.
He knew he was dying next turn, so.
So then I would pretty much need to kill you, right?
Yeah, basically,
Well, these-
if you cast
these
the spell
stop-
right now, it makes him have to. Because
No,
then
but
I have
then
one
by
life
the
and then
time
he
it gets around to
executes
him
it.
again, I would need to kill him.
These stop being 9/9s at the end
Yeah,
of the turn.
then
So I'll still have
then
one.
He'll have an 11/11 with Flying Vigilance Trample.
Because I could do something that would be pretty hilarious and crazy, but then
All right,
I
well,
don't
you might as well.
really-
You have
I
it
don't-
hilarious and
I
crazy.
think if I can cast that
Use
for
Vortex.
just. Oh no, I don't even have the mana.
Oh,
I don't have
well,
blue.
cast
Sorry.
it for 0.
I'd cast it for 0. This would be my hand. The way I read the card.
All right, let's see. So use Vortex. Exile top X cards of the library.
There's nothing in there for 0.
Well, you can't. Well,
No,
you're not
you
even
only-
exiling cards on your library.
Right, you only look 1 deep. Or 0 deep.
Yeah, you look 0 deep. Yeah.
Right, the
But if you
X
cast it, he has to sacrifice another artifact.
I would, but he's out of blue.
I don't have blue.
Oh, we don't tap for blue. That's right, because we're playing Mardu together.
We ready for damage?
That kills me.
Alright, damage has been built.
I'm dead.
Um,
My politics couldn't save me.
Are you going more?
second main,
My
I
soul
would
ring
like
returns
to
Actually,
sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice one of my copies of the Triplicate Titan so that I can get the tokens. So I have a 3/3 Vigilance, a 3/3 Trample, and a 3/3 Flyer. And the other one, you know what? It's worth it just to sacrifice both. Because it will just become a mana rock at my end step.
Yeah.
So I am just going to sacrifice both so I have 2 of each of these tokens.
Wait, no. I think I gave mine. You don't need
I have the original and my commander are both tapped. I have 1 treasure and 1 plains untapped. And I am passing the turn.
I'm saving you. I saved you twice.
I had Zatalpa in my hand. I probably should have played that last turn. I didn't know you were going to be swinging all out at me with all the...
Yeah, I kind of had to.
No, I know you had to. Just thinking about it, I think that would have been the proper play because then I would have had an extra block. Well, no, not an extra block, but I would have had a beefier one, so not as much damage.
Indestructible. Not bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Which untaps infinite mana with the Executor Interludes or the Ghostly Gift, or whichever one. And I have in my hand already Decree of Justice. I'm just going to create 100
Yeah, either discard, take reload on it, or sacrifice.
I like this deck. Obviously, it needs some fine tuning. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, your commander gets scary real fast.
There's the other one.
Yeah.
Mine's already this one.
It's already.
I already took it apart. I'm done with it.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, I love this. I completely.
Your commander was good. I was thinking so long I wanted to make a copy of it. That was what I was thinking about doing.
It would have been worth.
No, because I wanted to make 10 copies or something. Make 10 copies of your commander.
And the legendary rule still applies too. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I could have done it at instant speed, that would have been worth it. I would have drew 10 cards, and that would have worked.
Yeah.
But
First, I'm gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
I think they're done. You guys want to, yeah, we're done. We're done.
I think this is the only game I have in for me tonight. So.
I like Angus. I like playing against Angus, but I know what Angus is going to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely out. I literally just built a Taste of Carlisle thing too, so now I have 2 Ors Context.
Nice.
I know what it's going to do.
No, yeah, you can have other. I'm going for it. It's fine. This is all I've got in for me. I'm starting to get a headache. I know I promised you, so I wanted to come.
You're 9/9.
9/9. Okay. I will sacrifice it in response. I'll activate Oscar's ability to sacrifice it.
So that makes 1 more of each.
So I'll have 3 of each of these now.
Okay. And do you still get the 4/4?
I don't.
No.
Okay.
But one of my Vigilance Golems will have 2 more attack until end of turn.
Okay.
He's going to draw Pokemon cards, and then green is here.
That is also the second spell you cast this turn, so I will get a treasure.
Same thing I did.
I'm just concerned because my brother wants to show up now, and if there's I know there's just
Pod numbers, 5 songs.
I don't think we just shift the pods.
Mad.
I love Brina. I knew as soon as the commanders were revealed, I was like, this is absolutely the deck I want to play.
Did we didn't shift anything?
Give more ways to make her unblockable and kill people with commander damage out of nowhere.
I'm going to play Riona,
Well, green's over here, so yeah, you go over here.
and then I will move to combat.
Yes.
X tokens that are copies of another target creature you control, where X is one of plus the number of.
So 1, 2, 3. So 3 Italies plus the original Italies.
Does she get around the
Wait, no,
legend?
it's instant and sorceries, not the.
Let's, next week.
So you cast 2 instants and sorceries.
Yeah, so he makes 3 copies of Itali.
But does she say non-legendary copies?
It doesn't.
Okay, so Itali's not a good target.
Well, this is all just going to... You're just going to kill me.
Highly likely.
Thing. You still swing with Itali. You make some.
Yeah, swings with Itali, exile the top card of the library. Maybe he's got a board wipe
Yeah,
on
you
top.
never know what you'll do.
If he has a blasphemous act, that's exactly what you need. Because he tapped the exotic orchard for
Yeah.
Rick.
Well, Itali lets you do it for free.
Oh, right. Might as well.
Yeah.
And then I guess create copies of the Sly Instigator, because that's free damage. Or at least.
I just won't even
got,
bother.
yeah, I got the bodies to chunk
Yeah.
those, but
Alright,
okay,
so
so let's do a
Itali's
Tali trigger.
Call the Skybreaker and Severe Secret Rendezvous.
Secret Rendezvous. So you don't have to cast it, but that's what you can cast from me. Alternatively, you get a 5/5, or you can do both.
Itali's great. I love Itali.
I mean, I'm not going to do either.
This will
But
stay in
I
exile.
am going to, because
might
I had
as
it in
well.
hand.
Okay, second main, you blasphemous act.
Yes.
That happens.
Oh wait, who does? Is Itali unblockable?
No, I would chump it. I would actually, yeah, I would probably double block it.
It's recording. There's a video.
I know it is. Who's recording is on that.
Joe.
And then it'll be your turn. And now it's a race.
All right. I only cast my commander once so far, which is pretty nice in this exact situation. So let's unpack.
Get the back out.
What's up? You playing Commander tonight? I'm in that game.
Go for turn.
9. It would be my whole turn, just about.
Is the talisman your only mana route?
Yes, these are all lands.
Those are all lands. So I will spend 6 to recast my commander.
Alright.
And I will spend 3 and play Audacious Reshapers.
That's audacious.
There are 3 3s. I can tap and sack an artifact to reveal cards from top of my library until I reveal an artifact card and put that many cards onto the, or put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. Then it deals damage equal to the number of cards revealed this way.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of text.
It's okay, so what are you gonna...
Nothing has haste.
It doesn't have haste.
So I'm passing.
Okay.
So flex. I can look to put myself in. It's like back in the third grade when you lift 8 chairs. Yeah.
Could you imagine killing it? Like, imagine if all your artifacts are on the bottom of your deck.
I would very much so like to cast it. We'll have to see it. Or activate it.
Yeah.
What instants or sorceries do you have in the graveyard?
I have 2. I have Rip Apart and this Wake the Past.
The past might actually benefit you.
Aiden, when you exiled or destroyed that black creature that took things from the graveyard, that was the other thing. That
Rip apart does what?
It's 3 damage for
to get his
disenchant.
mind's desire, like just 3 options.
Yeah.
And then try and get those 3 triggers into the mind's desire to get 3 more.
Storm, yeah. That's cool. That's some nifty stuff, yeah. I love Storm. Storm's a cool mechanic.
It's like, this is like, can't play down. It's like,
lost his blue. One.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
4, 5. I'm gonna Diluvium Primordial. And then I guess I should rip it apart, right?
Rip apart the reshaper? Is that what you
so.
mean?
I think
Yeah,
so. I
that's
mean,
probably what I would do.
That's all I can do, really.
Yep, nothing I can do about that. Diluvium Primordial, can you read that for me real
Yeah,
quick?
so when it enters, for each opponent, cast 1 instant and a sorcery from their graveyard without paying its cost.
Okay.
And then you exile.
Okay, then I exile it. Since it was cast, I do get a treasure on the mono.
I'm going to pay 2 for Arcane Signet. And then what the hell? I will cycle a Forgotten Cave.
I
used that earlier. I can't do anything. It is flying.
5/5 flyer, not bad. Alright.
I won solely off of slime.
Play planes for turn.
And Traxxas turn 4 every time.
20 life.
You have wing 2.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to activate Oscar for 2 copies of the Triplicate Titan.
Yeah, why not?
So, Chris.
For 9 mana.
I don't know anything, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
no.
not.
You just know every time against the cosplay guy. Yeah.
I'm god awful with names, dude. Like, you don't understand. It's not good.
And then.
Dude, I forgot his name was Bob last week. You don't understand.
I'll return the Dust Both
It
your
took
mana
me a second,
rocks.
Bob.
Why not?
We've gotten to that point in the game.
Are they exiled?
They are exiled.
He's exiling the mana rocks.
There's nothing you can say that would hurt.
I will,
Humanity.
I will pass.
The red blue player just can't have
No, like, literally, just like, honestly, you would have to come at me personal for it to hurt now.
Alright, so next, those are 9/9s?
So these are 9/9s flying, trample, vigilance.
I mean, I think this is the only way to try and find an answer. I'm going to cast Muse Vortex.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 6.
You got it.
This is bounty. Alright.
Getting those mana rocks really saved my butt. You hit 2 7-drops there. You have to, it has to be X or less, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he just misses breast.
So.
Oh my god, he just misses both of them.
Yeah.
Ooh. The Living Lord. Oh no.
Who would have known?
That is tragic.
So I can put them into my hand though.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's COVID season right now. I'm not comfortable there.
I mean, kill me.
You got it. So I go to my turn.
Oh yeah, you give 1 double strike.
I draw for turn. Play this mountain.
More hold.
I activate the Sunhome Fortress with these 2 Mind Stones and this mana. Give one of them double strike. They already have trample, flying, vigilance. Go to combat. Swing it all at you. Sack a few treasures for safe measure.
Yeah,
Good
game.
stuff.
Alright, big win with the lore
Are
hold.
you gaslighting me right now, sir?
Zed, say something about the deck. What can you tell us about the lore hold? How did you pilot it to your win?
Turns out 9/9 flying trample vigilances are pretty good because that's the only way I was able to kill anyone.
I'm not salty with complaining.
But the value is real. I got slowed down when I lost my graveyard early on.
Twice.
But yeah, if you persevere, I mean.
My opening hand was Bajuka Bog and then the agent of
Yeah.
thing or whatever. So I was like, I've got 2 graveyard paid in my opening hand, but I don't want to shuffle because I had 4 lands. So.
That's fair.
Yeah, there weren't a ton of ways to fill my graveyard.
How you want it.
Oscar being able to sack the artifacts is critical, right? Like, if I couldn't sack the artifacts to get them there myself.
There needed to be like more faithless looting,
Yeah.
throw possibilities, things like that.
Yeah, but at least being able to sack them myself and then bring them back was working. So, yeah.
But yeah,
I think the commanders in this set were really, really well designed. I'm actually
very fair, very balanced.
very bad, but they still do exciting stuff. I think maybe not, maybe not the Quandrix one in your case.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. I think Zafai was great. I think Brina,
I did what I was supposed to do. I made 10 dudes.
Yeah, you made a lot of big
10
tokens. Gain 10 life every time.
All right, well, thank you guys very much, and we will see you guys next week.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.